Here with Miami coach Chris Bergeron. Miami falls quarter 2 tonight at number 15 UMass Lowell. Coach, kind of seemed like a tale of two halves almost. The first 30 minutes, 1-0 in favor of your team. And then what did you see kind of change at that point and going into the second part of the second period and beyond?
I saw us not taking care of the puck. Unfortunately, our freshmen showed their colors tonight. Not that by any means is it on them, but in a game like this where you're trying to sweep a weekend against a really good team at home, you have to take care of the puck. I didn't think we were great the first 30, but we weren't bad. And then the last 30, the last 10 minutes of the second period. I don't know if I've ever seen that many turnovers. And the one goal he scored, they earned it. They deserved it. It was a bad bounce for us, but it was a puck we had on our stick that we just turned over. Our care for the puck was poor. And I think ultimately Lowell got what they deserved, and so did we.
You're going into a bye week, and what kind of takeaways, both positive and negative, from the split do you have kind of for teaching points going in with your next games in 2 weeks?
Well, I hope they're all positive takeaways, Tim. I'm not talking about being okay with losing. I'm just talking about looking at this learning opportunity from a positive standpoint. Negatively, we lost and we didn't play very well. Positively, we can learn from it and hopefully be better when we're in these situations next time. And I believe we will be, meaning on the road in a difficult place to play after winning on Friday. But it's going to be go back to work. We've played 4 games of 36 guaranteed, so there's plenty of work to do, plenty of opportunity to get better, and that's what we'll focus on.
You've talked about wanting to improve on the faceoff specifically as a team. What can you do there, if anything, over these next couple of weeks, kind of improving going into this next stretch of non-conference play?
Just work at it. I mean, Tim, it's one of those things where there's some people out there that are just really, really good at faceoffs. And I think some of the time over the course of the last 4 games, we've been sleeping, meaning the wingers aren't there to help the center, and the center is tying the other centerman up, but we're ended up losing the draw because they're a little more hungry than we are, a little more on their toes than we are. What we're going to do is we're going to go back to work. We've got 4 games now. We've been preaching for 6 weeks that every little play in practice matters. And it's hard to get somebody to believe that because you haven't played a game yet. Well, now that puck that was on our stick that ended up in our net, now they know why every play in practice is so important. And faceoffs are no different than that. We do faceoffs all the time, basically every day. And it's something that we just need to get better at.
What have you seen from a positive perspective as far as the skill and kind of pushing ahead on the rush and then the playmaking and sharing the puck around the net? I was thinking of the connection from one Savage to the other today, but some of those opportunities where people are making one-on-one plays to get the puck in dangerous areas and then capitalize.
Yeah, we have talent, Tim. It's just, if you have talent without compete, without fight, it's not good enough. And unfortunately, a lot of our talent tonight just wasn't in the competitive spirit and weren't overly competitive. It has to be that way. Anybody that watches college hockey beyond college, professional hockey, sees that you have to be willing to fight for pucks, fight for ice, second effort, third effort. And tonight we just weren't enough of the time in that mindset. And but the positives are, I do think our team has got more skill than in years past. And now we just have to learn how to compete a little more consistently.
Week off coming up next, and then a trip to Buffalo to face Canisius. Thanks for the time. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, Tim. Take care.